What is up, y'all? Welcome back out to the bench in the backyard. My name is Jordan. I guess I should say welcome out to the nursery benches in the backyard. My name is Jordan, and this is a bunch of lumber. Um, so what I'm going to be doing today is putting together a bunch of, I'm putting together one last nursery bench. I've got 3 of them put together already. This one that I'm sitting on, the one that you're sitting on, and I've got one down there already built. You don't need to see me do all 3 of them. But yeah, putting together a bunch. I've got a lot of trees I need to move so that I can get some more trees in. Yeah. So what I'm planning on doing is building or starting a little bonsai and pre-bonsai nursery here in upstate South Carolina. I should be able to ship anywhere in the country. Well, at least contiguous. Um, I'll have to figure out about shipping to Hawaii or Alaska. I know they've got a lot more restrictions on plants that they can send. Probably wouldn't want to do that anyway because it's got to get in the air. But we'll see. So what I'm doing today is building these benches using the what is it? Durabench Ultras. It's 2 foot by 4 foot sections. I've got 4 of them on this bench, 4 of them on that bench. I'm going to be building a 4 section bench. And y'all are sitting on a 3 section bench. They're super easy to build. Once all the wood was cut, I can build one in about, I guess, 40 minutes ish. So let you know what I got. I've got 6 4x4s at 30 inches tall. These just set how tall your bench is going to be. However tall you want yours to be, you can use that measurement for your 4x4. I've got 4 2x6 at 4 foot. I've got 2 2x6 at 92 inches, and then I've got 4 at 8 feet long. I've also got 2 2x4s that I don't remember how long they were now. 37 and 3/4 ish. It's actually just under, so it's what is that? 11/16. And then I've got 2 at 45 even. And I'll let y'all see how I do this. It's really simple once you figure out how to do it. For building the base, we're going to go into the carport for just a minute. That way I just have a flat section. I don't have to worry about using a level and then just trying to finagle it around. I can just set my 4x4 posts on their flat side, the one that is not cut. What I did is I bought a bunch of 4x4s, cut them down to 30 inches. You could do 32, you could do 36, you could do, I wouldn't suggest anything much over 36. 3 feet's pretty tall. Like I said, this is at 30 and it's right up at my waist. So this is technically, I guess, table height. Counter height is like 34 inches or 36 inches. Not real sure. So if that's what you want to go by, most household tables are 30 inches tall. Most household countertops are at either 34 or 36. So if that's comfortable for you, go for it. If you prefer something a little bit lower, 30 inches, and you'll see how we build it. So I'll see y'all out in the carport. Oh, I forgot to say, I've got a bunch of lag screws. They are, how long are they? 3 inch, 3.5, something like that. 3.5. This will be for the structural parts. So this part that I'm putting together now, and then when we put on the shelving on the bottom, we'll just be using 3.5 just construction screw. As long as you can get through the wood, you are good to go. All right, so for these lag screws, what I'll be doing, using an impact driver, drive 2 per board, or 2 per board connection. So put 1, 2, 3, 4, so it'll be 4 in each corner, just 1 on either side. And yeah, I'll go ahead, do all this. We'll get this flipped over, get our other toe boards on, and then we will be ready to put on our third legs. And after that, we'll go out to where it's going to be and put the rest of it together. From here, we're going to 47.5. So we've got our 4x4 centered at 97.5 or 47.5. That is it for the lag screws. This was the inside one, right? I cut that one for something else. Oh, that's what it is. All right, so accidentally messed up. The 4 board is supposed to be on the outside on this side. I did it incorrectly on that side. I did it correctly. Don't do that. So I'm gonna have to fix that. It should be fairly easy to fix right now though, because this whole thing's already set up to let it go, and that'll pull everything back to where it's supposed to be. I didn't do this on my other ones. All the other benches went together real easy, I promise. All right, I would have been able to do it all on what was left on that charge. All right, sir, for these 2 boards that are going in between the 2 4x4s, and so what I'm just doing is going ahead And that way, all I got to do is put it up against the 4x4 and then screw it in. Go ahead and load up both boards. And so with this, you just gotta line up the top of your 2x4 with the top of your 4x4. And there we have our main, well, I guess I gotta still put in the bottom. So, because the way I set it up on the toe board with the 2x4 flat, and then the 2x6 vertically on top of it, if I flip it over, then that means this 2x4, which is going to be going from 4x4 to 4x4, is now going to be even with both of the the tops of the 2x6s that are my toe boards. So I'll go put this in. Just throw them in vertical just like that. Two by four goes on top. I know it's even with the other ones, and all I got to do is screw it in. And boom. Fully stable. You can shake on it, do whatever you want. It's not going anywhere. I wouldn't recommend standing on the Duratops. It even says on it, do not stand. But yeah, I'm gonna move this over to where it's going to go, and I will show you all the rest of the setup in just a second. All right, so now what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna set up that bottom shelf. So what I'll do is I'll take 2x4. If you want to sit there and measure each one of them out, you can do that. It's not that bad. Then we're going to take our 8-foot. Eight-foot 2x6. Put it right up next to that 2x4. Make sure that they overlap evenly. That's just for aesthetics. It doesn't actually do anything for the structure. Then we'll take next 2x4. Throw that right there. Throw our next 2x6 in. Line them up. And rinse and repeat. So as you can see, it's slightly closer to the front. If you wanted to fit another 2x6 in here, you could. You might actually be able to fit 2 more 2x6s in here. I'm not really worried about it. I don't want to be catching any water if they're too close together and they swell up and close off that little gap. The only thing I'm going to be putting down here is going to be just like normal like storage containers, plastic, like Rubbermaid containers. I've got 16 inches from the bottom of this 2x6 to the top of the 2x6 flooring. So it's plenty of room to get even, I mean, a 12-inch tall, 14-inch tall, 16-inch tall. You can technically get that 16 in there, especially with it not being directly below this. You can actually angle it up a little bit and set it down in there. So that'll be that's a good thing. Most of the storage down here is going to be just extra pots, maybe extra wire if I have a waterproof container. That way I can keep my copper wire dry. All my aluminum wire can go down here. It doesn't really matter. And yeah, so next thing we'll do is we'll get our 3.5-inch deck screws. Throw 2 in each board at each connection point, and then we'll work on the top. This down here is Babs. That's the new puppy. All right, so there we are. Whoop. Set in. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here, come out to the, so we've got the end one. We'll come into the next one. And just mark it. This way we know where to center our 2x4. Oops. Might help if you mark both ends. All right, now that we're actually marked everywhere, we can pull our tops. We'll go ahead and pre-drive a couple of our screws. Whoops. Same thing over here. This just makes it easier for one person to do. If you've got a sawhorse or an extra person, extra set of hands, it's always nice. There we go. So that's all our supports. We've got some 1 5/8 deck screws that I'll be using to secure these down. But what this does is it just lets us, these have little tabs right here that you can drive a screw through. It'll just hold it in place and we'll be done. Actually, that's not true. I lied. Durbench sells these little clips. They're these little tabs. Clip goes in, and then rotates down. And that will actually connect these two together, so they shouldn't separate. It gives it a little bit more stability. Oh, wrong way. I got these bench tops and clips from Greenhouse Megastore. They're out of either New York or Connecticut. I don't remember which. But the bench tops came in packs of 5, about 3 packs. So I've got 3 4-section tables and 1 3-section table. You can do it in however many sections you want. I did not put a center leg on the 3-section table. It is unsupported in the middle, but it does have 2 2x4s up at the top. I'll show you all of them when I get done with this. There we go. So they're all connected as one. Then we'll just take our screw right on the tab. Oh. Make sure that you put the drag down, or the drag down on your power drill, or you will drive these screws straight through that plastic, and it doesn't do you any good if you drive the screw all the way through it. Ask me how I know. I definitely did that on the first screw, or the first one that I drilled on the first table I built. I just dropped it down to 12 on this. Your mileage may vary. Getting it started through the plastic's the hardest part. And there we go. And it definitely firms them up a little bit. Once you screw them in, they do get a lot stiffer. So hopefully these will do me pretty good. All right, so here we have first of the benches that I built. Actually, it's already got some junipers on it. You can see the way back here is that big giant wisteria. I'll take y'all around to see it. It's pretty awesome. This is the one that we just built. Yet another one that I built. And then the little 3-section right here that I built. As you can see, there's no middle leg. So we just have the 2 support 2x4s. And it's plenty stable. It's not going anywhere. So yeah, that's a whole lot more bench space so that I can clear off some of my other benches, and hopefully we'll do a little bit better with not overcrowding. So dogs want to say hey. Hey Babs. Hey Max. This is Babs, the little one. She thinks she's a big dog. She'll grab a hold of Max's jowls. Max never bites her, but he'll open his mouth and go around and play. Yeah, she thinks she's a big dog. She's not, though. Get her, buddy. Get her. Oh, I distracted you, huh? And then Sophie's here. Say hey, Sophie. So yeah, that's those 3 benches. Really easy to make. As far as it goes, also all told, in all 4 benches, I've got about $1,000. That's in lumber and the tops. The tops were I don't remember. Like, I'll have to look it up. I can throw a link down below if y'all would like. But yeah. So there we go. If you liked what you saw today, go ahead, hit a thumbs up, give me that subscription. If you didn't, then leave a comment down below. Let me know what I can do differently to make my videos better, to make my trees better, better way to do the benches. And there's that big giant wisteria. I mean, this thing is massive. It's got whips. I've cut whips off of this thing 3 times already this year. Just because they're getting everywhere. Trying to keep everything out of the yard. Which one of y'all was that? So yeah. All right. Until the next time I see y'all out at the bench in the backyard, just remember to grow them big, but keep them small.